What's up, Conan Exiles? We're at it again with the 2.4 on Test Live, and we're going to be going at it hard right here. I made my character real quick, and I went ahead and edited all the crazy stuff with him, but we're going to go over some basic things that I want to talk about for now, anyway. I edited the encumbrance to help us out with this video, and overall everything that I'm going to be doing today. Our first talking point is going to be the dodge. Yes, the dodge is a lot better now. It's more fluid. It's slightly quicker when you have no agility, but when you pop in the agility stats, it actually is a lot more fluid. It feels more like it's something that you could play with. 2 agility is pretty good now. Now, when you go up to 4, like I like to run, it becomes really good. The iframes, I guess, pop off quicker. You don't really need to go 4 agility anymore. 3 agility is pretty much all you need to do because it's the same each. There's not much of a difference, just the 4s for the extra armor. Iframes have been changed, so beforehand, when you used to fight somebody, and I'm sorry I don't have anybody for this video, I don't have any friends on PC. At least not up right now. So, whenever you're fighting somebody, when they would dodge, they'd be able to stand up straight and just walk out, and you'd be hitting them while they're walking, and you couldn't do any damage because the iframe window was so large. So their iframe would start and end right as they took their first 2 steps. Well, that's been changed now. Your iframes are now going to be right at the beginning of your roll, and right there, right where you take that standing step, that's the end of your iframe. So it's back to normal again. You'll be able to chase people down now instead of how it is now, where you hit them and then they'll fat roll and then they'll just walk out of your combo and you'll be fighting them like they're in the middle of your combo. There's no way they should be doing that. But that's been fixed, so that's something good. Oh, we need to also talk about this. So this is a thing. One-handed combat in the water. Pretty dope. Honestly, nobody's going to be swimming in the water when they're low health anymore. You'll be able to chase them down. You no longer have the stagger animation in water, so when you get hit, your guy doesn't just sit there like he needs to take like a number 2 and he's just holding it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Come on, you know. So javelins no longer really going to be necessary. They also changed a few things with the elevators and doorways. Previously, you had to hit people with ranged weapons for you to damage them in the elevator shaft, because you wouldn't be able to hit them with melee attacks or the doorways. Well, that's been changed now. Apparently, according to the notes, it says that you will be able to hit them now with melee attacks, so that is really good. It also changes the meta where people would throw javelins on the ground and abuse the hell out of the invincibility structure instead of just fighting normally. So yeah, that's good. I wish I'd be able to help you with the horses and tell you how they are, but that'll be next video when I have somebody to help me test the combat and we actually upload duel videos for a minute and you can see how the combat like flows with each other. The new meta. So light armor is going to be meta along with medium armor. Heavy armor is not going to really be meta unless you're a cavalry player. Now, that being said, animation canceling has been nerfed. People like this is at least it's a lot slower. Well, not a lot. It's like you can still do it. It's still worth it to like keep moving. Animation canceling, but it's no longer going to be the factor of chasing someone down. You're not going to be able to pull this out and chase somebody down anymore in time for them not to be able to hit you back. So chasing while unequipping or re-equipping your weapons, dead. That's not going to happen unless, because they didn't stop this one where we go like this. They didn't stop that. They didn't stop that at all. So that's still a meta. But back to the armor set. So we got a heavy piece right here, and we always let's go ahead and pop up to 2. And let's go. Yeah, we're already 2. So we're at 2 now, and we're gonna pop these. Make sure we're good to go. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Ambrosia stacks. Yeah, you can have 14 now. You can have, I think, more than 14 to be honest. I think it's 20. It might be more. It might be 50. I'm not sure. I haven't tested it. We could test it right now while we're still here, right? Ambrosia. And 20. So it spawns the stacks of 20. This gives you a Mitra's Blessing. Now, to my knowledge, this is a buff that cannot be removed through cleansing weapons. This cannot be removed, so that's good, I guess. I don't know if it's cleansing weapons or you know what I mean. You know the ones like Mitra's Justice and stuff like that. We're here for PvP. We're not here for that PvE nonsense. So that's a thing. The armor meta, back to it. So whenever you're used to fighting in light, you're used to having a really quick regen of your stamina. If you watch it up in the top left, the stamina is going to be regenning a lot faster than when we try it with the heavy, which we'll get into the roll count later. Like, look at how much slower heavy is. So, if for melee fights, you're probably going to go to medium to heavy. I haven't tried medium yet, which we'll do that right now. Might as well, right? Let's get the Helm of the Brute. Boom, let's pop that in our inventory. So now we have medium armor, right? So now we're going to go... That should give us 5 rolls. And let's look at this regen of the stamina. It's close to heavy, but it's a little bit faster than heavy. I wouldn't use, if you're going to be going for a fight-all type thing, like how I like to play, you could go light for infantry. But if you want to go, like, basic, like, you're afraid of horses one-shotting you, which won't be a thing anymore. They've already stated that. Then medium armor might be for you. But if you like mobility like me and you like to hit and run, you like to poke, and you like to basically just defeat your opponent with just style, light armor is still going to be a thing for you, along with this heavy-ass dense helmet, which I heard they're looking into bringing more dense armors to the game for light, which would be nice. You'd lose attribute points, right? But in return, you'd have what? I'd have more armor just from wearing that light piece helmet than I would from the Helm of the Brute, and that's 67 total damage reduction, not even counting the extra agility that I'd get for it, you know what I mean? It's almost 70, so about the same. So that's something to look forward to. One other thing I guess we'll go over real quick. They've made it to where your dodge scales instead of armor type to your actual, which I've done the measuring here. I don't know where my other spikes went, but I did it earlier. To your actual encumbrance rather than your armor type. So heavy now has the same roll as light. So if we get here and we roll back, we're going to get the same distance as if we put heavy on. Same distance, foot right there, yeah. Same with the medium as well. If we throw medium on, same distance. So you're essentially getting the same roll with no matter what armor type you have. The only thing that's changing is the amount of stamina you use per dodge. It's like you dodge with light. Let's see, hold on, we'll do this right. We dodge with light, we get that much, right? So take an eye on that one. In fact, let's just 94. 94. And now we're going to put on the heavy. 85. And now we're going to put on this. 90. So medium armor is going to have 4 less than... you're going to be using a little bit more stam. You're basically getting the regen rate of heavy on medium armor, and the amount stamina used is light. Close enough to being negligible. So that's something to look forward to. Grit builds will be making a comeback. I can guarantee it with the new weapons and server transferring that's coming around. So I'm kind of excited about that. Everybody knew me as a grit build enthusiast and a strength build enthusiast. I would never rock the vitality or anything like that. I'm not a noob like that. But noobs, we all start somewhere. This is currently what I'm rocking with the dragon hide because I thought they were pretty cool. I put on the bracers. Usually you could use any agility ones too. This one would probably be meta, just for the plain fact that you'd want to get that 4th tick here, get that 3 tick, because you don't need the 4th one anymore, especially since the horses are kind of nerfed to the ground now, hopefully. No, that's to be tested. You throw the rest in here for the gas mask that you might be wearing. So now you got yourself a build here, and this build, it hits pretty hard, and it takes a lot of punishment for a light build. I'm not going to lie. And honestly, I think with the Verminhide boots and pants can be substituted for a spear, because there is a spear in the game now that gives you extra stuff. But that's Isle of Siptah, and we don't want to get involved in with all that, right? So yeah, you should be able to get 5 strength with the God Eye. So this will probably be the build I run. If you guys ever watch any of my videos that I'll be posting, this is probably the build I will run. So take a good look at it, because that's what I'm running. It's a real quick... It's that animation cancel always catches me off guard, but... Yeah, Also, with the shark bait tactic, before I end the video, that is still a thing. That is probably going to become the new meta. The thing that I have been doing for a while is going to become the only way that you can animation cancel quick enough. So you attack, you run back, boom, you can come out, and you can skip the animations, right? So if you guys want to learn how to do that, it's pretty simple. It's actually easier than almost anything else that you could learn from my guides, along with the orbital movement and everything that I have coming out soon. And tutorials on doing the S formation and how to stop Comptons. That's what we call them now. No, I'm kidding, Compton. I love you, dude. People who like to throw axes, there's a new way to defeat them guys in this, especially with sprinting attacks, especially with the Yogs. Like if you're fighting somebody, you want to get close, you could just boom, boom, and then you could just chase them down like that. It's pretty simple. There's advanced guides we'll go over later. Other than that, thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Sorry this was really quick. I just had to get ready to go to the gym and everything. It's really early in the morning for me. I'll probably upload this once I get back. If you guys have any questions, hit those comments. I'll try to answer your questions as best possible. I'm here for the PvPers and the PvEC players that like to fight a lot. So if you have any questions, hit me with them. I'll try to answer them the best I can. I know the structures are changing now to where the looks, where if they're damaged, they look different compared to what they do when they're not. But we'll get in all that other stuff later. Again, if you got any questions, hit me up. We could probably make a build together for your playstyle too. Hopefully you guys have an amazing day and night. This is Reaper signing out. Cue the music, Maestro.